Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. One team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. Juke the defender. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the 16. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
For the field goal, a 35-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. It's stopped by Alex Highsmith.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Darnold. It's it complete to Kenneth Walker. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Third and 4 coming up now. Here's Darnold. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Sean Elliott with that tackle.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
This is Walker on second, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Darnold to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And off to Walker from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Robbed by the 1st down he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their early lead to 9. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers go up 10-0 here in the 1st. Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle. As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Gets everything he has under this throw. From the sideline, and it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle, still going. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 2nd and 5. They give up the gut to Walker. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Darnold. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Running it after the penalty. They made it 3 yards on the toe. It's going to bring up second down.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 44 here on second down. Buying some time left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Darnold looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Ooh, this was not hit well, and it's headed for the sideline. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Completed over the middle. Has it up to to his own 45 on a small gain. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying an inside give to Warren. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball at the 33 for first down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. This finds Austin complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And the gun into Gainwell. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers with a chance to add to their lead. It's 2nd and goal. Rodgers here from the gun. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we started to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walk-around. And he gets absolutely popped
offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Darnold now to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
To the air, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 now. It's a screen play to Warren. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 1, now Rodgers. Completed left side to Smith. They got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker, 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll go for it, Rodgers. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're now set for 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. Catch made by Austin. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll throw again, Rodgers. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. From the gun, a carry by Evans. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Walker on 1st down. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Man in motion here. To him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Darnold looking to throw. That pass is caught by Horton. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Walker now from the gun. He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Well, he's no longer a quarterback in that play. He's more of a running back. And what's priority number one for a good running back? Always ball security. If your number's called, you've got to tuck it away. Can't be giving your opponent any free possessions.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. It's a race down the right side. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good on the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Warren here from the gun. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Rodgers out of the gun on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Boswell able to knock it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make a pay, in this case with 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And he takes this one back for the pick six. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in the run game.
In by Arroyo on the right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. It's Walker on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now Darnold. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on third and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. Finds him over the middle. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So no surprise to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
37-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get an even 10 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. They'll come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 2nd down, Warren. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Play action with Rodgers. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep running away with this. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. To the ground with Walker. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, start!
Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buys time, rolling right.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. To the left, he's got a roll. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Darnold now to throw. On the move, headed right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets on the 1st. Working inside the red zone. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Returnable from the 1. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Warren once more. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Rodgers here off the play action. He rolls to his right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers moments away from a 2-0 start. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jalen Warren, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Right up the gut. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Darnold. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Warren. And he's going to be bottled out just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
2. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2.